Hi, my name is Ashley Litecky Ellenboss, and I'm with Sky House Yoga. And I wanted to share some videos with you for mothers who are expecting, to just give you some really gentle, easy, but also really strengthening yoga postures that you can do to support your own body, to support your baby's growing body, and also to help to prepare your body for an easy and comfortable birth.
Begin with one hand at your heart and one hand over your baby's heart. Take a moment here to relax and connect, feeling your breath rise up into the heart, and as you exhale, feeling the body relax down towards your baby. Just take a few more of these deep, slow breaths, and then exhale, take your hands to your heart. On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, release your left hand to the mat and the right arm reaches up and over the ear. We'll do this a few more times, inhaling, reaching tall, exhaling, bowing, and feeling that nice opening through the side of the waist and the side body. Inhale, reaching tall, and exhale, bowing to the side. This is really good for creating a little bit more space for your ribs and your lungs, so you can take in deep, full breaths into your lungs and also feeding and nourishing your baby. As you inhale and reach up next, exhale and bring the hands to heart center. Bow your head to your heart, and then inhale, reach your arms up. We'll exhale and crisscross the wrists like falling leaves. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, let the palms cross one another as they float down. This is really nice for the wrists. And we'll exhale now to the right, imagining like you're braiding your hair. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, crisscrossing over to the left. This is also really good for opening up the chest. Now let the hands rest on the thighs. We'll do some wrist stretches, starting with the thumb. Draw the thumb back, the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Then take the hand and just shake it out by your side using gravity to help open up the carpal tunnel of that hand. And going to the next hand, the thumb, stretching back the index finger, the middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky finger. And then taking that hand and shaking it out next to your hip. Then we'll shake out both hands, again creating more space in the wrist. Sometimes during pregnancy, the wrists can get a little bit achy, and so doing this just prepares us, since we're now going to spend a little bit of time on our hands and knees. So if you'd like to use a blanket, you can bring that underneath your knees. Take your hands under your shoulders, and then lift your baby up towards your spine. We're going to round the spine towards the ceiling, and then drawing the heart forward. Use an inhale to round the back up towards the sky, lifting your baby nice and high, and then exhale, make a round shape with your lips, blowing the breath out. Inhale, the spine rounds, your baby lifts up, and exhale, feather blowing breath, imagining that there's a feather right in front of your face. So we inhale, round the spine, and we exhale, we blow that feather a little further away from the face. This is a great breath to use during early stages of labor. Now stretch your right leg straight back. Your heel presses back towards the floor. Your left leg kickstands out to the side. Your left leg kickstands out to the side. And then take your right hand to your hip and then reach it up towards the sky. We'll then make some circles with the top arm. So as you exhale, the arm scoops down, and as you inhale, the arm reaches up. Imagine that you're tracing the path of the sun through the sky. So as you exhale, the fingers cross down below the horizon. As you inhale, the fingers lift up towards the sky. Then we're going going to try balancing. So shift your weight forward and lift your left leg, flexing your foot. Feel the strength in your core. Hug your baby in and just find a quality of lightness. Then exhale, take your hand and your knee back down, finding a nice, stable hands and knees base. We'll now move to the other side. So now take your left foot, stretch it back. Now the right leg will kickstand out to the side, and your left hand will come to your left hip. Then reach the left hand towards the sky, and we'll circle that top arm. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, circling down. Feel that nice stretch all the way from the outer edge of your left foot through the fingertips. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You can keep hugging your baby back towards your spine. Now shift your weight forward slightly and lift up your extended leg. Flex the foot. Feel the strength in your body. Even look up, maybe testing your balance, looking towards the top hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, return your hand and return your knee back down to the mat. We'll now take a child's pose where the hips move back towards the heels and the arms extend forward. We'll use a little bit of breath work here and also help to release the wrists. So as you exhale, you're going to make the hands into fists and shift the body forward, and then inhale, draw the hips back. Exhale, come forward, hands into fists. Inhale, open the fingers, hips reach back towards the heels. It's a little pulsation. And now let's rise up slowly back to hands and knees. We'll take the right foot forward into a low lunge. You can keep your left knee on your blanket. Use an inhale now and reach the arms up overhead. Hug your baby back towards you, and then exhale, bend the elbows, sliding the hands down the back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, elbows slide down. This is great for opening up the chest and also opening up the hips. That's it. You should really feel a stretch across the heart. And then as you exhale, take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, squeeze your elbows towards each other, and open up your heart, finding the gentle back bend. Take another deep breath in, and exhale, return your hands to the inside of the right foot. Take the right foot back. Let's do the left foot. Left foot comes forward, helping yourself up. Inhale, arms lift up overhead, and then exhale, elbows slide down behind you. Inhale, imagine you're plugging your fingers into the sky, and then exhale, elbows come down. You can also try a little bit of shifting forward as you exhale to get even more deepening into the hips. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, elbows come back and down. That's it. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze the elbows together, open the chest. See if you can drop your tailbone towards the earth just a little bit more. Deep breath in, and exhale, bend your elbows. Return your hands to the inside of your left foot. Step your left foot back. And now we're going to turn to face forward and come into a squat. And squats are so good for us, so good for our babies. Gets our babies into position. So finding a squat, you want your feet wider than your hips, and the fingertips come together. Then we'll take the fingertips to the floor, and on an inhale, lift your left hand up towards the sky, and exhale, release it down. And inhale, lift your right hand towards the sky. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, both arms come up, standing up, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart. If you'd like to try another variation for a little more support underneath your heels, go ahead and take your folded blanket under the heels. Find your squat, lift your heart, and then return your hands down to the mat. Inhale, peel your right hand all the way up towards the sky, twisting and opening the chest. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up and join the palms of the hands together. We call this Lotus Mudra. And then exhale, come back down to your squat and replace your fingertips down to the mat. And again, inhale, left arm lifts up. Chest is opening. Exhale, return the hand. Inhale, right hand lifts up. Exhale, return the hand. Base of the hands come together. The hands are like a little lotus flower and lift it all the way up. Reach tall. Exhale, squat back low. Hands to the earth. Let's do that a few more times. Using the breath. Inhaling to open. Exhaling to release. Inhaling to rise. Maybe even lift the heels for a little extra challenge. And exhale, return back down. Let's take a moment here in our squat and find the breath. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Release your hips. Relax your pelvic floor. This is really good for also helping the baby release down into position. Now gently lift your hips up. Bring your hands to the hips. Step the feet together. We'll now move the blanket out of the way for a few standing poses. Draw the hands to the heart and inhale, lift the arms overhead, and exhale, squat the hips back into chair position. You'll want your feet to be wide apart. We'll then reach the arms behind us, and then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, arms reach behind, squatting backward more than down, and then inhale, lift the chest up. This is good for strengthening the quads. And you can also think about hugging your baby back towards your spine. Exhale, hands sweep back behind you. Inhale, press through your heels, rise and lift the chest. Feel the strength in your legs. And again, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, hands to the heart. We'll step the feet a little wider and come back to your squat. You can keep a blanket under your heels if you'd like. And take a few breaths here, shoulders relax, and then return your hands to the floor. We'll now take our blanket and bring it right underneath your seat. And this will help to keep the hips more level. The soles of the feet come together, hands to the ankles. And just take a moment here. This pose is Baddha Konasana, and it opens up the hips. You can also think about lengthening the spine by reaching up through the crown of your head, creating more room for your baby, more room for your breath. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's extend the right leg out. Bring the left foot to the inner right thigh. The left hand comes to the left hip. And then as you inhale, sweep that left arm all the way up and over towards the right foot. Open up your chest. Feel that nice extension through the side waist. The breath is full and deep, making so much room for your baby. You can even curl your right toes back towards you to extend the stretch down the back of the leg. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, switch legs. Now your left hand comes to your left ankle. The right arm reaches up and over the ear. Draw your baby back towards your spine. And find some nice, deep, full breaths here. And enjoy the stretch, this feeling of spaciousness in the body. Very nice. And then inhale, lift both arms up. And then exhale, that legs both come wide and the hands come to the heart. Now imagine that you're stirring a big pot, maybe of your favorite soup or your favorite cookie dough. And then as you inhale, reach the arms around like you're stirring the edges, like you're scraping the edges of the pot. This is opening up the hips. It's also, as you lean back, strengthening the core muscles. So once you've done it a few times to one side, switch directions. Stirring this big pot, curling the toes up towards the sky. And then come back to center. You can cross your ankles, find an easy seat, and then we'll reach the left arm all the way up, and then take the right hand across and grab your elbow. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your left arm. And then we'll take the right arm out to the side, turn the palm back, and then slide the hand all the way over to the left, bringing the fingers up, and maybe you can clasp fingers behind your back. This is called Gomukhasana, cow-faced pose. And then open up the arms, release the wrists. Inhale, the right arm lifts up, elbow bends. Your left hand reaches across and grabs the elbow. Feel that nice opening through the shoulder, and then take your left arm to the side, turn the palm to face the front, and then slide the hand all the way up. You might just be able to find your shirt here. You might be able to find fingers. But in cow face pose, think about your face being as relaxed and docile as a cow. Take one more breath here. And as you exhale, release the arms, circle the wrists. We'll then extend both legs forward. We're going to take an open twist. So you'll draw your left knee in and your left elbow to the inside of the knee, and twisting your chest to the right. In pregnancy, we always want to make room for baby. So give yourself an opening twist so you can still get the stretch and that twist in the upper spine. And then switching legs, bringing the right knee in, right elbow to the inside of the right knee, flexing the left foot. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, think about maybe turning your baby forward, but then twisting your heart over to the left. So you're really getting the twist in the upper spine, and this should feel really, really nice. Then crisscross your ankles, turn the palms up, and just take a few moments to notice your body. Breathe into your baby's home. Enjoy this feeling that you've cultivated through the connection of your breath and your baby. And take one hand, return it to your baby, and one hand to your heart. And just take a moment here of gratitude for this journey of pregnancy, for the strength of your body, and return your hands to your heart. Then bow your head to your heart and to your baby, and thank yourself for doing your yoga practice today.